So I was going to be very optimistic in this video, very excited, very hype, all that good stuff. And then I woke up this morning. At approximately 11 o'clock. Yes, it was 11 o'clock, okay? My bad. I need to sleep in sometimes. So it was 11 o'clock, and I hear a little bzz, 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 bzz. I'm like, oh, it's probably just some, like, stupid golfer who got, like, negative 20 or something. I look at it, and there it was. Rajon Rondo. Out indefinitely. Fractured thumb. I can't even describe to you the feeling. It's like I'm a little kid that just got a new toy, and they just tuck it away from me. My parents, we're at Toys R Us or something, and they're just like, I'm taking this from you. That's what it felt like. Does that analogy work? I don't know if it works, but you know what? I'm gonna say it anyway. Have we not been through enough, God? That's all I gotta say, God. Have we not been through enough? D Rose's 3 injuries. Firing Tom Thibodeau, having an awful season last year, having an awful season this year. There's 4 things, and that's just a little bit. Apparently, God didn't think that was enough. He's up in heaven like, man, this isn't enough, man. The Bulls are actually starting to do good. Jesus. Hey, it's Rondo's turn. You know what I mean? And then you just take out Rondo like that, and it's like, right as we start to play good, right as everyone's excited, the Bulls are up 2-0 against the first-seeded Boston Celtics. Yeah, and they're heading home. They might be able to sweep them. Now Rondo's out, and we got Jaren Grant's butt starting. And also Cameron Payne just got activated, and I was like, oh, why is there always something? Whenever we figure out one thing, it's always on to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one. Jay-Z, let's go. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't get it. But anyway, let's talk about the series real quick. I want to try and get this done as quick as I can because it's just making me depressed. Bulls are playing really good. They're switching better than I've ever seen them switch in this season. I mean, actually, for once when they're switching, someone else is, like, actually supposed to be on their guy. You know what I mean? Like, they actually switch and actually, like, go back to who they're supposed to be guarding instead of having a freaking 5'9" point guard on a 7-foot center down low. You know what I mean? They actually switch back after they double switch. I don't know how you would say that. They switch when they do a screen, and then they go back. They switch back again. I was impressed with that. They're playing really well defensively. Dwayne Wade's hitting shots. Jimmy Butler's hitting shots. Paul Zipser was a freaking steal. That boy is playing good. For his second game of the playoffs, dang. He's playing really good. So, shout out to all those guys. But let's talk about real quick, what's wrong with the Boston Celtics, though? What is up with the Celtics? Because the regular season did not look like this. The regular season did not look like this at all. I mean, Isaiah Thomas has an excuse for struggling. I mean, usually when your sister dies right before the first game, that's a pretty legit excuse to me. But what's up with everybody else? I mean, the dude still dropped 33 in game 1 and dropped, how many did he drop in game 2? Like 40 maybe? Where's Al Horford at? Where's Jay Crowder at? Where's Avery Bradley at? Where's everybody else at? You know, it's not like Brad Stevens is like, yo, dude, Al, what is going on with you, man? Why are you struggling? Yo, dude, my goldfish died the other day. He's like, no, are you really trying to copy Isaiah Thomas right now, bro? And you should have known that goldfish was gonna die, dude. I mean, those things die in like 2 days, man. I still think the Bulls can take the series, but they just gotta step it up, even with Rondo. They better not lose their confidence now that Rondo's out. They gotta move the ball anyway, and Jaren Grant's gotta step up. So that's the Bulls Celtics series. Let's get to the Pacers versus the Cavaliers. And if you didn't watch that game last night, then your TV does not have a hole in it, because my TV has a hole in it. Everybody's TV, most people's TVs in America have holes in it. This is a great day for the TV industry because people were pissed at this game. Pissed. How do you let a 26-point lead go? How do you let that lead evaporate? I know, and people are saying, oh man, LeBron turned it on to a new gear. Yeah, I know LeBron can do that. He's a tremendous player, but I don't care if you're facing off against Jesus. I expect you to win the game if you're up 26 points in the third quarter. I expect you to win the game. And do you know what? And do you know what happened to the Pacers? This is what happened. What made them so successful in that first half? fast-paced offense. That's what made them successful. When the second half started, they looked stagnant. They did not move. Lance Stevenson palming the ball with freaking palming the ball, moving all over, like doing some freaking like yoga crap. I don't know. Like he's just I don't know what he was doing, but it didn't make sense because why do you go away from something that's working so well? That doesn't make any sense to me. What they did is George drove, Lance Stevenson drove. They had to help out, which left shooters like C.J. Miles wide open. Guys like Monte Ellis. Monte Ellis could not even freaking dribble last night. But anyway, they just went away from it. And I know it was a lot of the Cavs do. I mean, that just shows like how dominant, why the Cavs are the best team in the league. They can just turn a switch on just like that. This is gonna be an easy wipe for them now. It's not just gonna be like that, like toilet paper that's dry. You're like, oh man, you gotta actually try. No, you get that baby wipe, go. You know what I mean? That's what the rest of the series is gonna be. Easy wipe for the Cavs. It's gonna be it's gonna clean sweep these guys on Sunday. So that's Cavs versus Pacers though. Let's get to Raptors and Bucks though. Better series than I thought it would be. I knew the Bucks would win 2 games. I did not expect them to take one in Toronto, though. I did not think they'd win one in the Air Canada Center. They did. I was impressed. But a 30-point win, though, last night, though? Bruh. The reason why the Raptors struggling, let's get into this right now. They're a perimeter shooting team. And when Laurie ain't making shots, when DeRozan ain't making shots, when Ibaka ain't making shots, you ain't going to win the game. You're going to score 70 points. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. The play that the Raptors always run for Kyle Lowry is that one where he gets a screen by either Valanciunas or Ibaka. They give him a screen. Whoever's guarding him goes under the screen because they're stupid. They're like, oh, let's make him shoot. You know he can't shoot. Then he knocks it in their face. Oh, maybe he can't shoot, guys. You know what I mean? Like that's how it is. And they go underneath the screen, and Lowry just steps into a 3 and knocks it down. You know what I mean? They run that play all the time. And when Lowry's not making that shot, they don't know what to do. They give it to DeRozan, and he tries to shoot it himself. I don't see them getting to the paint that often. I mean, they do it. I mean, like every team gets to the paint, but they like to shoot the 3 ball. I mean, every team likes to shoot the 3, but they really like to shoot the 3 ball. And it was also the Bucks were shooting lights out too. Props to the Bucks though. Malcolm Brogdon's playing solid. Matthew Dellavedova. I mean, oh my goodness. I mean, they're playing good. They're playing really good right now. And my prediction was so wrong in this series. I mean, actually, you know what? Might not be wrong. You know what I mean? If the Raptors can win 3 straight, then it's solid, though. My prediction is solid, but I don't know. I really don't know. They got another game in Milwaukee. They're loud. They're BMO errors. And it might be 3-1 heading back to Toronto, but we'll see. But I'm still predicting it. It might go down to 7. Bucks are playing a lot better than I thought. So let's get into the Wizards and Hawks series. I pretty much knew this was going to happen. The Wizards are just too good, and the Hawks just don't have too many star players. They got Howard and Schroeder. That's pretty much it. Tim Hardaway Jr. solid. Chris Humphries is okay, I guess. And Mike Muscala is decent. But you need superstars when it comes to the playoffs, and they just don't have superstars. But the biggest shocker of that series, though, is Marcin Gortat is dominating Dwight Howard down low. I mean, you might as well call Dwight Howard a turkey. Because Marcin Gortat is feasting on him right now. Feasting. But on both ends. Both on defense and offense. Marcin Gortat is just dominating Dwight Howard. And I'm just shocked. And I'm interested to see how Dwight Howard responds in Game 3. He's going to be like, y'all really saying that bald-headed guy's better than me? Oh, shoot, it's time to show them who's Superman, you know what I'm saying? So I'm expecting him to do that. But Gortat, props to you, boy, because Howard's a hard guy to cover, especially, remember 2 years ago in the playoffs when he was with the Rockets, all those alley-oops they got in one game. It's like, how many alley-oops did they get without the defense adjusting to it? Y'all's is dumb. Another thing that the Hawks are doing that's making me so mad. Don't backpedal when John Wall's coming at you. I know it's easier said than done, but do not backpedal when John Wall's coming at you. You're either asking to get dunked on your face or him getting an easy layup. What they need to do is play more physical and foul him if you need to. If you're the Hawks and you want to come back into the series, you need to slow it down. The Wizards aren't as good when they're slowing down. They're still good when it's slowed down, but they're a lot better when they're fast-paced and when the game is fast-paced. And if you're the Hawks, you need to just you need to slow it down. Slow it down and make them have to shoot. Make John Wall have to shoot. I know John Wall's made some long threes in this series, but make him have to keep doing that. Make Bradley Beal have to shoot. Make them have to shoot from the perimeter and not getting to the lane. If the pace is going to continue how it's been, this is going to be a sweep for the Wizards. If Atlanta has stupid turnovers and the Wizards get out in the fast break, it's done. If like they get out in a 2-on-1, it's just done. It's over with. I mean, Markieff Morris is playing so well. Gortat's playing, and they're all playing very, very well. So I'm predicting if the Hawks can slow it down, it'll be 4-1, maybe 4-2, maybe 4-2, maybe. But it's not like the Wizards are playing perfect. They need to box out a lot better. There's a lot of times I saw them throw it up, it hit the rim, and people just sit back. And then Mike Muscala is like, oh, really? No one's going to box me? I don't care. And then he just puts in a little tip in. So they got to box out better Washington. So we'll see what happens in Game 3. I'm interested to see what happens in that. So those are my prediction/review of the first week. I think it's more of a review, I guess, on what they need to continue to do. I don't know what this was. All I know though is that the Bulls suck. They always found a way to disappoint me, and my life sucks. So I'll see you guys later.